Hi, Brett and I are super excited to talk to you today about the BRRRR method, what it is and why we're in love with it. And so first, let's talk to you about what the heck does BRRRR mean. Okay, so the BRRRR method, don't forget, it's 4 R's and that's on purpose. Buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and repeat. Why do we love this method? We love it because not only does it build our cash flow because we have rental properties bringing us monthly income, but it also helps grow our cash pile because we are able to grow equity and then we are able to repeat, and so we can keep doing this, and this is the snowball effect that has massively impacted our ability to build wealth in real estate. So I'm gonna have Brent jump in here and just dive in a little bit more, nerd out with us a little bit more on the BRRRR method.
So part of this too is realizing that, like, we're in this video, the point is to try to get you into the idea of how the BRRRR works without getting into all the details, because frankly there's a lot of nuance, there's things that takes place with all of these that just, for the sake of the video, the goal is to make this bite-sized real estate so you guys can jump into it. So how this functions, and let's just say a little bit of high level of like why this order. So first of all, obviously you have to buy a house. Like, you can't do it if you don't own it, right? So you gotta buy it. You have to rehab it before you can put tenants in it, and when you have tenants in it that are paying you rent, then you can actually refinance it. But you can't, these 2 R's right here are pretty important in order, because most of the lenders that we work with are asset-based commercial lenders. And we can talk about more of that, about what those people are in a different video. But these are, from a high-level standpoint, those are folks who are lending not traditional Fannie Freddie product loans like you would for your primary residence. These are folks that are lending on asset-based performance. So they're going to lend you money. They're going to qualify you as an individual, so make sure you have good credit and you have like a stable balance sheet in your own personal world. But they're going to lend you money based on how the asset itself performs. And the asset in this case is a rental property. So they're going to want to make sure that it can pay the PITI, which is principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. And then sometimes there's vacancy and capital expenditure fees that they'll tack on that as well. But they want to know that the asset itself can pay all the bills, just like you would qualify for your own mortgage. Then, once that refinance is complete, then you can go ahead and repeat the whole thing. You get your money back as a cash out refi. If you're lucky, you get to cash out more money than you started because it's such a good flip that you turned into a rental. Sometimes you leave money in the deal, and we can talk about annualized rates of return and why that's not that big of a deal later. But that's a high-level structure for the BRRRR method itself.
Okay, hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of Brent's nerding out here, and I also just wanted to point out that this last R is super epic, and that is repeatable. You're basically getting to rinse and repeat using the same kind of cash. So check out the video where I talk about why we prefer rentals over flips, and it's going to show you how you can still many times get cash back out of the deal, and then you can use that for your down payment for your next home. Okay, that's all for now.